Yo, what's up? What's up? Back another episode. Got the boys here. Mario, Ryan, what's going on?
What's up?
I can tell you right now, my audio quality is going to be absolute shit. But
I think it sounds better now actually without the
well,
headphones.
you're probably going to have to use the Skype audio because I'm recording on Audacity with like the computer microphone, and I'm pretty sure it's picking up everything you guys say too.
Whatever, your content is as shit as your quality, so
I appreciate that.
that's
I can
fine.
tell that.
We are running a pretty weird operation today. Even weirder than usual.
Right. Ryan, straight from the hotel bed. Can we get a where in the world are you update?
I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, well, Pearl, Mississippi, right near Jackson. We're
hmm
staying at Holiday Inn, right across the street from where the Mississippi Braves play.
He had to look over to his right to confirm where he was at. He doesn't even fucking know what state he's in.
I don't. At this point, it's a crapshoot.
Well, we're just mere peasants living in your world now, so congrats.
I wouldn't do that.
Jeez. Anyway, we got a lot cooking in the baseball world, which is great. That's what motivates me to hop on and make this podcast because usually they're just not shit happening. But we got a ton, including um, the where did Thames play? Like Japan or Korea or some shit?
Yep.
Korea.
I was about to call him like the Korean Hammer, but then I forgot where he
Mm.
played.
Yeah, it was Korea.
Does
So
he?
you can call him the Korean Hammer.
Okay, Korean Hammer. That's politically fine, right?
Yeah, why
Korean
not?
Hammer.
Might as well
Thames.
be.
Thames. So he just went deep two more times tonight, so that makes 10. And
10?
we did just look it up because he's having a Trevor Story type start. And turns out he's waxing Trevor Story's ass because he has like three more home runs than Story did at this time last year.
Something like that. Yep.
Okay, that's Fangraphs confirmed, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Fangraphs confirms it.
Always cite our sources. And it actually looks like he's hitting well, too. He's not just hitting like 240 and every ball he hits goes out of the park. Like the dude's hitting, what'd you say it was?
He started the night hitting 359, and that's gone up since today. So I'm not sure exactly what he's at now, but it is well over 360.
Okay, so how does that happen? Because obviously the guy has gotten the random drug test, or stay woke time. Maybe he has not gotten a drug test because MLB is like, fuck yeah, home runs.
Well, remember that was what Rizzo was saying the other day because they were asking him. No, Rizzo was talking about what's his face who just got popped, but like Rizzo said he hasn't even been tested yet this year, so maybe Thames hasn't been tested yet, and we're just getting some steroid bombs.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know
You
much
never
about
know.
the testing program. I mean, I all signs point to it being pretty good, but I'm not sure how much they get tested or what the deal is.
Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm just gonna accept it and be cool with it because who doesn't like home runs?
Exactly. So you're on the MLB side. That's definitely the good way to go. I'm with it. So we've had an Indians minor league reliever got popped for roids today too. I don't even know the guy's name.
Former 2013 Final Vote champion and All-Star
Right.
Steve Delabar,
I don't know
who
who that
has
is.
fallen into absolute obscurity since then. But he had one of those like Evan Meek type first halves that got him into the All-Star game, and then wasn't any good after that.
Right, and then it was Starling Marte like a week ago, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that one was surprising.
Right. So let's get your guys' take on that. Dude gets popped for steroids. Is he Satan?
Uh, I mean, I don't really care about the steroids thing, but it's not 2001 anymore, and I feel like if you're still taking steroids now, you're kind of a dickhead. Because now, like, if in some weird world the Pirates make the playoffs, he like can't even play, so he's putting his team at like a massive disadvantage now. But that said, I'm still all for steroids. Like, steroids should be legalized, and I want to see some 550-foot dongs.
Yeah, I mean, the bigger the dong, the better.
That's what Ryan always says.
No, I mean, I don't really have a strong opinion on it one way or the other. I mean, I guess it's partly because of my ignorance and not knowing exactly how the MLB steroid policy functions in terms of the testing. But I mean,
hmm
guys are looking for a leg up all the time, and I don't think it's the end of the world for somebody, say maybe I can get away with this. And I'm sure there are tons of guys whose names haven't been put in any reports, who haven't gotten any suspensions, who have taken substances and gotten away with it.
Definitely.
I'm sure that list is endless.
I'm
that's just
a little shocked to hear that take from you, Mario, saying let's just free for all steroids.
I mean, like, yeah, why not?
I guess, but I think I don't necessarily think that everything that's listed as a PED right now should be off the board. I mean, if the long-term health risks aren't that there, I guess, for lack of a better way to explain it, I think it's fine. I don't think steroids are going to be the best thing for these dudes in the long run. In the end, it's got to be a level playing field somehow. So if you think only a handful of guys are going to be popping needles, then it's probably not right. But I mean, I'm kind of on the not so popular end of this too. When a dude gets popped for steroids, I'm like, fuck it, man. Shoot your shot. Like you tweeted me 3 times today. Shoot your shot, dude.
Shoot is shoot.
These dudes are making millions and millions of dollars. You've got dudes that are sometimes on the tail end of their career, or they're ready to get bounced, to get cut in whatever, and they're trying to get that fucking paycheck. So
yeah,
dude, whatever.
Yeah, people freak out about this stuff too much. I think some people don't realize that this is like just a way for these guys to change their life. And if it's worth the risk to take steroids, like if they get popped and suspended, like, all right, that's it. But if they don't and they don't get caught and they cash in on a big deal, then that's like life changing. So some of these dudes don't care about like the integrity and yada yada and all that other bullshit.
I don't blame them, dude. Everyone's like, oh, this guy doesn't respect the game. And I used to be on that train too. But now I'm like, fuck that, dude. Okay, yeah, integrity, the game. I love baseball. You got fucking $20 million sitting in front of me. Fuck baseball.
Yeah, for real. Like, I don't know.
Integrity? Integrity's not in my vocab when I'm talking about my $20 million contract.
Nope.
0%.
Nope. If we can just fuck integrity and hit like big dongs, just huge, long, fucking monster dongs, I'm all for it.
The innuendos
You're gonna
are
make
too
me
much.
crack,
This is gonna be the clip that gets cut and put on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give us a heads up. My fucking audio cut out on my GarageBand, so we're gonna be using Skype audio again.
Deal. That makes my job a hell of a lot easier anyway. But so we got speaking of Twitter, I got Twitter up in a firestorm this week, and that happens like every week. But this one was the biggest of the season with my Jose Fernandez video, which right now I think is sitting at like 30,000 views, and it's 2 minutes of me talking in my car. That's a ton of views if I'm like tweeting Pedroia getting taken out on a slide. Like that's a lot of views. Me just sitting in my car. Clearly, people were fired up, but the people that are fired up are always way louder than the people that agree. Because I got, if I got like 50 people telling me to fuck off, I got like 300 people retweet me. So screw you guys. But so people in Miami were protesting the Marlins' decision to put a statue up of Jose Fernandez. I was kind of outing myself here as a headline reader. I didn't really read it. Are the Marlins, did they announce there's a statue going up for sure?
Yes. Loria said he's putting up like a 10-foot larger than life statue of Fernandez outside of Marlins Park. He wants it to be larger than life because Jose was like larger than life and that kind of stuff.
God. So I don't want to influence you guys' takes, but what do you think? Statue, no statue?
I was telling you this before. I'm like so hard on the fence here because like I loved Jose and I was like, it sucked when he died and everything, but at the same time, like had he not died, he'd be on trial for manslaughter. So like he was a great Marlin and great for the Cuban community and shit, but at the same time he pitched like 2 years. And he gets this 9-foot statue. Like you go to Oriole Park. Do they have like Cal Ripken out there?
Yeah, they do. They have the 6 players in the Hall of Fame.
They ain't 10 feet though.
Like a concourse. It's pretty big.
Is it 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but then he's like an all-time great, and then you go to Fenway and there's like Ted Williams, and then now you go to Marlins Park, there's like Jose Fernandez, who, while being a great pitcher, only pitched for 2 seasons and then crashed his boat and killed himself. But I mean, I've been hard against the people who are like ripping him for doing what he did. Like he made mistakes. Like all these people who are acting like they never made a big mistake in their life, like they can fuck right off. But at the same time, I don't know. Like I said, I'm so hard on the fence here. I don't know which way to go.
I'm kind of the same way. I knew nothing about even the intention of building a statue until I saw Shane's video. But I mean, yeah, like Mario said, he was a great pitcher and all, and I was devastated when he died, and I loved watching him pitch. He was great for the game of baseball, and you know, he was a one of a kind talent. And I think had he continued playing, had that night not happened, he was well on his way to, I think, a Hall of Fame career with, you know, several Cy Youngs along the way. But the fact that he didn't get to that point, I don't know. He had a great career while he was around, but I don't know if it's worth a statue. I don't know. I'm on the fence too.
A larger than life statue is like something like maybe if they put like a memorial up, but
I'd be totally fine with a memorial.
Yeah, like a little.
I guess I have no reason to really be against the statue. I feel like I have a harder time making an argument against it than I do making an argument for it.
Yeah, if you leave out the manslaughter part.
Yeah,
I just look. It was an awful day when he died. I'll never forget where I was. I was out of town with my college buddies. It was the morning. We were leaving the hotel room, and we all got the notification at the same time. Like, you heard the ESPN thing go off in all of our pockets, and we all just looked at our phones and went silent. Like, wait, that can't be right. This has got to be a mistake. And the whole morning was just refreshing Twitter. And I don't want to make any of this sound like I'm saying that he was a terrible guy or I didn't like him as much as everybody else. I did. He was a great guy. A couple problems. One, I mean, it just seems so simple to me. I don't know. Maybe my perspective is just that far different than everyone else's. But you got coked up, and some people said he wasn't driving the boat. I saw reports that he was driving the boat. I don't know. It was his boat, right? And he got coked up and drunk and crashed a boat going full speed, and 3 people died. So, yeah, if he was alive, he'd be in some deep shit, like costing people lives. Not a statue. And yeah, he was great for 2 years. I'm sure he was a great guy. Everyone's like, oh, he was such a phenomenal guy. He did all this charity work. I'm like, first off, I lean towards telling everyone to fuck off when they tell me what kind of person these people are. You don't know who the hell he is, okay? And I just said this on Periscope, and this is going to get cut and taken the wrong way too. But if Jose Fernandez wasn't like the handsomest dude on earth with like the brightest smile, would people have this persona of, oh my God, he was such a Mother Teresa. He had so much energy, and I'm sure he did. But like, if you look like, I don't want to out somebody as ugly. I don't want to name drop. But like, if you're not a pretty dude, I don't feel like you have this. And I think it's super clear. You killed a couple people. Let's not make you a statue.
It's like the reaction to Fernandez's death was so much different to the reaction to Jung Oh-Gong when he crashed his car. I was like, they kind of did the same thing, except Jung Oh-Gong is alive.
Right.
So, like, when people freaked out about him, calling him a scumbag and shit, I'm like, these were the same people who were, like, devastated when Fernandez died. And I'm not saying it wasn't devastating that he died, but if you're going to be pissed that Jung Oh-Gong crashed his car drunk, you have to be equally as pissed that Fernandez crashed his boat drunk and coked out. So
that's a really good point. I just think, yeah,
I know. I'm full of them.
Picture
Going back
this.
to what Shane said about
Okay, Ryan's cutting out a little bit, so we'll just I'm gonna have to mute that part of his audio. But okay, so
all right, you guys froze. I don't know. Am I talking shit? You guys are frozen.
we're gonna have to edit that one. Are you back, Ryan? Ryan, he's not back. How do we boot him from the call? Can we do that?
I don't know. He realized he was frozen a full like minute after we did.
You back?
He's about to text.
I'm back now, yeah.
Oh, you're back?
And you're frozen again.
All right, we're booting.
Oh, motherfucker.
I just booted him. we'll finish the rest without him. I don't feel like dealing with that. It's 11 o'clock. We're going to kick him out of here. Okay. So, dude, imagine this. 10 years from now, a 6-year-old is going to Marlins Park with his dad, and he sees a statue, and he stops and goes, wow, who was that? Why does he have a statue?
Like, how do you explain that?
Yeah. What do you say to your kid?
That was Jose Fernandez, who had an extremely promising start to his career, and then unfortunately passed. And
How'd he die?
I guess there's some.
Dad.
There's.
That's a tough conversation.
Yeah, it is tough. But I don't know.
I'm
Like,
not sure how you have that. I don't know, but
but like I said before, like just build like a memorial to him, remember him for sure. But building like this larger than life statue as if he was this god. I mean, I don't know. I feel like building larger than life statues for one is just weird unless you're like Babe Ruth. Because
Right.
like, I don't know. I look at these guys as normal dudes, you know?
Jim
But-
Thome has one in Cleveland as of last year, and even that, everyone was like, Jim Thome statue? Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
like,
Like
I-
Bob Feller's
I don't
outside of Progressive. Like, I think that's the only other statue, and then Jim Thome. And you're kind of like, I like the guy, but statue?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I said. Like outside of Fenway, there's like Yaz and Ted Williams, and like they're eventually, Poppy will be out there, but like they're not going to put up a, I don't know, JD Drew statue outside of Fenway Park. Like you have to be some level of like legendary to have a statue. So
Maybe
like
JD Drew should do some coke and hop on a boat.
maybe,
Might get a statue.
Maybe.
Stop.
but
That's kind of fucked up
Like,
to
with-
say. I retract that. I would edit that, but I'm not very good at editing, so we're gonna leave that. I'm just gonna take the wrath for that one.
well, would you like? You'd say you have to be legendary to get a statue, right?
That seems pretty common sense.
Would you describe Jose Fernandez? Anytime you're describing him to somebody, would you say he was legendary?
That's so unfair to people who had 20-year careers of being legends.
Right. Like
Just is.
he's just not legendary. It's just the way it is.
Where's the
I
bar
mean,
set? Do we call Eric Thames a legend? Like, what's the minimum amount of innings pitched or played to become a legend? Is it 2 years? Apparently.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's weird. It's a touchy subject.
Oh,
But-
that is real touchy, and yeah, people lit me up, so that was fine. But the asshole of the month award goes to one of my favorite players, Madison Bumgarner.
Let's go.
So my
Mad Bum.
Mad Bum, decided he wanted to hop on a dirt bike, and we didn't get much detail into what this dirt bike ride was like, but he ended up sustaining enough injuries to keep him out. They're saying like 2 months.
That's bad, dude.
Let me just say this. You don't sustain... I have a dirt bike. You do not sustain 2 months of injuries by riding your dirt bike up and down the street.
Right. So he was doing something
You're
ridiculous.
airborne. You're airborne, for sure.
Oh yeah.
You're for sure.
And like, I saw you said something on Twitter or Snapchat or something about these guys living their lives. And I'll be honest, I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what your take on it is. But like,
Dickhead.
these dudes should be allowed to live their lives and do shit like that. But at the same time, you're paid millions and millions of dollars. You have a contract for millions of dollars to pitch, and you're clearly putting yourself at risk if you're flying around on a dirt bike. So I don't know. I don't know what your take is on it, but
If it's affecting your job, and I'm trying to think of another example outside of baseball, I can't. My rant was about me not being able to, in case you missed it, because you did, because you're a dick, and you swiped down and
Yeah.
didn't watch it. I
I'll
said
take
I
that.
would love to play with drones, but I fucking can't because my job requires me to tweet. And if I lost a finger, couldn't do my job. So simple as that. People are giving Bumgarner a pass, I feel like, because people don't look at this guy as a human being. They look at him as some sort of wild, undomesticated animal that is just going to go out and be a wildebeest. Like if he crushed his shoulder carrying a fucking log of wood, people wouldn't bat an eye. They'd be like, oh, he's just living his life. Fuck living your life.
That's
No, you can't
Bumgarner.
live your life when you have... Think about how big the industry of baseball is and how big the company of the San Francisco Giants is. You can't go out and live your life if your life is getting upside down in the air on a dirt bike. And I don't know if he was or not, but I'm just telling you, he wasn't riding up and down the street.
yeah, and he like almost single-handedly just ruined the San Francisco Giants season. By the way, Ryan just texted us and said, "Fuck you guys."
Good, fuck him too. Whatever.
He's gonna listen to this episode. He's gonna get like so jealous that he wasn't involved in this conversation.
Good. Hope he does.
Fix your shit. Figure it out.
Yeah. Kids on the road living the dream. I don't want to fucking hear it, Ryan. All right. Us peasants sitting at home here are going to finish this podcast by ourselves.
Yeah, well, we both have to be up in like 5 hours, so suck my dick.
Yeah, exactly.